Right, the best of luck with that. Xfactor did the double this weekend. One man who kept his eye on proceedings was Kian Egan. Another man who kept his eye on things was Simon Cowell.
That's right, yeah. Simon tweeting a lot this weekend. Got tweet happy. He said, first of all, he flew in on Friday because there was complaints about not enough singing on the show. So he came in, looked over the edit, make sure there was enough singing on the show. So he definitely did that. We did see a lot more singing. And some tweets about seeing Cheryl back on the show. There's reports that Cheryl, So, and Cheryl then tweeted after that saying, I didn't do this for Simon, I'm doing this for Gary as he's a friend of his. So there's still this Simon Cheryl.
So she's helping out when he's doing the mentoring at his house.
Yes, at judges' homes, Gary roped in Cheryl to come up and pull it in. But Simon apparently didn't know anything about it, so it's all kind of...
I love the fact that she had a little slap back there.
Isn't it?
And it was a brilliant show, though, this weekend, so...
Yeah, it was. And Simon actually also said that he's missing the show and hinted that he'd like to come back full-time. So we could see a bit of a change there.
Guest judge is good.
Guest judge is mental this week. Jerry Halliwell giving us some great TV.
The arguments she was having with Gary.
I mean, the things she was saying to him was unbelievable. You know, suggesting that some members of Take That can't sing and dancing and all this type of stuff, and then going on about her number ones and how many number ones she has versus Gary.
We've got a bit of a clip. It's worth a look. Here we go.
What about the Spice Girls and Take That? Was that real rivalry?
No, it wasn't rivalry, because we made the blueprint and then they copied it. There's always a member in a band that can't dance.
No! Who was the Gary Butt? I was the Gary Butt.
Hang on, I was talking about you.
Not everybody in Take That could sing. Sorry.
I think he's intimidated because, you know, I sold more records.
I've had 11 number ones. You?
I honestly couldn't add them up.
It's just brilliant.
I think Jerry's a bit bitter that Take That are still on the top and the Spice Girls aren't, you know. But great TV. I think we saw a lot. And then obviously we had Nicole back again this week. We had Mel B back.
I thought Leona was really good, actually.
Leona was really good. I think, you know,
great.
Quiet, but when she said something, it was very important, the things that she said.
Not as quiet as I thought she was going to be, though.
No.
I think also the fact that, you know, she went through the system herself. You know, she knows all about it. She knows what it feels like to stand on the stage and have them nerves.
You could tell that the people going on stage and the audience as well had that respect for her.
Absolutely. It was like as soon as she spoke, everybody was like, oh, what's she going to say? You know, it was important what she said, which I think was important as well.
There's been a bit of banter about who's going to get the groups. The groups used to be a bit of a poison chalice.
Yeah.
Louis used to get the groups all the time, and now Talisa wants them every time.
Well, I think because, you know, we've seen One Direction do so well. They won some MTV awards this week. Then we had Little Mix winning last year. The groups are coming up in the world again. And, you know, we see a lot of really, really talented groups. I think a few years ago, the groups had fallen away because they weren't so good. But now we've got some really talented groups. So I think at this stage now, it's kind of a case of there is a bit of a battle. You know, could groups win again this year? But there's some fantastic talent in the overs this year as well. So I think it's between the groups and the overs that I think it's going to be really head-to-head.
Strong all round, actually.
A little bit of a shock performance this week. And let's have a look at this clip.
Talisa.
No, Talisa.
I love you so much.
No, Talisa.
Talisa. Talisa. Talisa. Talisa.
No.
I have nothing.
I think I've found a new toy boy.
I thought that was absolutely splendid.
That's funny. He took everyone by surprise with the performance, but that was so funny beforehand.
Jason, he was really funny, real cute. I think it made great TV, you know, seeing the whole situation with him and Louis trying to teach him how to actually say Talisa instead of Talisha. But he was lovely and a much better singer than we all expected him in the end. You know, he did an okay performance.
What about Lorna? This was our Britney Spears impersonator.
Yeah, I think, you know, the body stocking, very, very little clothes on indeed. Big shock. I think everybody kind of was you know, this situation.
She said, I've been on
poor
this
Louis,
morning, I've been on this, that and the other. And I was thinking, who was she in on this morning?
Well, she was a Britney impersonator, wasn't she?
She came on with Eamon and Ruth in 2009, it was.
But
talking about how she likes to be a Britney
Louis doesn't know where to look. Oh, look, and
there
she's here.
But she does look good, you know. She does look like Britney.
Yeah. She does look like Britney. She also shaved her head around the same time as Britney. You know, I think there's a bit of a screw loose, bless her. But and I think Louis was right. You know, anything to get on TV. But you know, fair play to her. She tried her best, but she was pretty disappointed as well when she didn't get through.
Well, on Saturday night, Christopher Maloney was so nervous that Gary Barlow thought there was only one way the audition could go, but then his voice came from absolutely nowhere and surprised them all.
Hiya. You alright? Are you shaking?
I'm really, really nervous, yeah.
Just remember in the winter.
You stole the show today.
It is a yes from me. It is a yes from me.
1,000,000% yes.
Massive, massive yes from me. Congratulations. Well done.
Christopher joins us now. Hold your hands out. Let me look at your hands.
You do struggle with your nerves, don't you?
Yeah.
Has it always been the same for you?
No, it's never, not really, no. I think it's the whole process of, like, you know, this is me, I've got one chance of doing this, you know.
Of course.
So it's sort of like, I want it so much.
You seem to lose your nerves a little bit, though, throughout the song, which I thought was great, you know?
Start to relax into it, but I start to think about the song and think about my family and try and keep my family in my brain. So.
In your mind.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me was you were saying, you know, so many people just said, oh, you'd embarrass yourself if you got up there and did it.
Yeah.
And it was so heartbreaking because then when you sang and you opened your mouth, it was like the most at home you'd been was up there on the stage singing. Do those same people that said that to you before, have they seen it over the weekend and then just gone, oh my gosh, I'm sorry?
I mean, I've done singing, you know, when I was younger and stuff like that, and done like a little bit of singing. I was in a children's roadshow and stuff, and then, you know, and nothing really worked out. You know, nothing ever worked out, and it was so.
It's worked out now, though.
I know, but I just lost belief in myself, and then people were saying, you know, get a proper job. You know, it's never going to work out. You're going to embarrass yourself and stuff like that. And, you know, I mean, I kept saying, you know, just go for it, just believe in yourself, and you always think, oh, you know,
but
I will.
But it took you 5 years to pluck up courage.
Yeah, it's 5 years. I've got the application form. I've filled it out, put it in an envelope, come to live shows. I'm sitting in the bed and I've just got a little bit of a tear rolling down my eye because I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah,
could be there.
Of course.
But you filled it out, then ripped it up
and
straight away.
And then after the live shows, I've ripped it up, and that's happened for 5 years. But this year, you know, I mean, just go for it. And I thought, I've got one chance, I'm going to go for it. And it was so nerve-wracking to be on that stage because I really wanted to do it.
How is your nan?
She's fantastic.
She watching you today?
Yeah, she's watching today, yeah.
Hi, Nan.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
That was a lovely moment.
It was, and I mean, for me as well, for me nan to experience that was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, when people, you know, she's never lost faith in me.
Yeah.
And when people grow older, you see, you know, I see the greyness in their eyes, but this competition is give that hair the sparkle back, and that's what I'm loving it. And
Absolutely.
It's brilliant to have you here. Thank you. So you all right?
Yeah, it's
She's
just so
going.
nice. We had a little cry last night at the same time, but it's just
Likewise.
lovely.
I haven't seen it
so
yet. I've only
pleased
seen it
for
on
you.
YouTube because I was at wedding yesterday.
Right.
So.
Don't watch it, you'll cry.
Make you cry.
Good luck.
It's lovely,
Good luck
lovely
with
to
it.
see you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
me on.
Pleasure.
Can I just say thanks to all the public that, you know, that are supporting me? It's absolutely fantastic. So thank you very
Well
much.
done.
Well done, mate.
Thanks,
Well
Kian,
done.
as well.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
very much, Kian. Thank you very much
Indeed.
Right, Gok Wan is here right after the break.